Hello, I'm Bob Spector, and the purpose of this presentation, I also tell you about my trip I had to Granada, Spain in January of '08, and more especially about my initial accommodations I had. That's my wife and I, booked the apartment through UK Holiday Lettings, and in the past I've had, I say, good luck with them. And what I didn't realize at the time is they do not go out and inspect the apartments and houses that they rent. You take your chances. And I want to tell you what happened to me in Granada, so maybe it won't happen to you. Right now you see pictures from the advert on the UK Lettings website. And these are pictures of the apartment we rented. I want to back up here a minute. Initially we rented their 2-bedroom apartment. And that's basically what our contract said and everything, and it's what we were led to believe. And we show up in Granada late at night, and we end up getting told that we're going to stay in this new apartment. I have my doubts there ever was a 2-bedroom apartment in this complex. But anyway, after a taxi ride up a steep hill and up several sets of stairs, we showed up and we were tired, and I want to show you what we found. You look at the upper right, look at the kitchen door. You see it there? That in itself is a story. But let me move on here. And when you walk out to the street from number 84, you look to your left, here is the hill you walk down, down, and down. It's fairly steep. Limited sidewalks, if you really would call them sidewalks, and it's kind of dangerous. And of course walking down it wasn't quite as bad, although dangerous. Just to come back up got annoying real quick. And again, we were not advised that this situation existed. This apartment was really on a mountainside, you might say. And that got, well, tiring to say the least. Okay, here is the kitchen entrance. That's me standing at the entrance, and I look like a giant. Like I'm about 8 feet tall, kind of like a Hollywood front. But I am 6 feet 2 inches tall. And during the week I stayed here, I did bang my head. Try as I might not to do this, several times I already whacked myself and got annoyed. To my right is a door to the bathroom. I also had to duck for that door. And when you come out of the bathroom area and make a hard right turn, you're really vulnerable to hitting your head if you're as tall as me. And that alone would have stopped me from renting this apartment had I known this was the situation. And I put up at the top, is the kitchen entrance, a real headbanger. The bathroom, another story there. It was just too small. You want to get to the toilet there, you had to walk across the shower. And if someone just had a shower there, well, it could be wet, so you don't walk across there in your bare feet. And a person my size had a lot of trouble using the bathroom here. My left leg tended to hit the space heater there, and I did burn myself on several occasions. Not a serious burn, but very annoying. You were cramped in there. And several times I banged my head on the shower cabinet door. It was not tall enough for me. And the picture on the right gives you another view of the bathroom area, and as you can see, you had to walk across the shower floor. And you better take your shower in the morning, because that's when the hot water is available to you. Use all the hot water, there'll be no more there until the next day. And we were never advised of this. Let's see, the staircase. The staircase goes to the loft where the beds are. There's 2 full-size beds. I think one might have been a queen up in this loft. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of it that would do it justice, but it wasn't very big because there was 2 beds. And you had to be careful you didn't fall over the rail down into the living room area. And the stairs were steeper than normal, and they weren't wide enough. You can see my wife's feet there, mine are larger, and they're really a hangover. Where your heels are, they didn't touch, and you had to be careful there. You could have a nasty fall. And right now, I want to show you the UK Lettings website. Let's do a little stretch here. And it tells you about this apartment. Again, the photos I've shown you. Here's a couple more I didn't put on my website, but right there is the bedroom area. You can see the two beds, and you see the iron rail here. It was good for hanging your towels and your clothes after you ironed them, I guess I'll say that. Here's the kitchen. Still, it belies the fact of getting in there that you may bang your head. The living area here, it doesn't really show up, but it was just too cramped in there. There was not enough room to move around. It looks like you might have enough there, but you don't. Here is the shower area again, and the picture kind of makes it look larger than it really is. This picture here may be of a two-bedroom apartment. Matter of fact, I know it had to be. It wasn't my place. You see a larger bathroom here. And again, that's what we thought we were going to get. And you see pictures from the area, which is quite lovely. And Granada's a very nice place to visit. And as you can see, the rates are from $380 to $492. And the owner will convert dollars to dollars for you, or euro dollars, and she also takes the PayPal system, which was convenient to pay her. But after about 4 days there, I just couldn't take this place anymore, and I went and informed the owner that, hey, here's your money, the rest of your money, we are leaving. She said, well, this was highly unusual, but she got her money, so it didn't make her feel too bad. And she didn't offer to reimburse us anything, and had no comments on the unsatisfactory conditions that existed inside this apartment. And she had no comments on her advert. Let's go down here a little ways, and it tells how to get there fine, and more details, and so forth, and the periods open. But here's the guest book. With this system, you do not directly input, that is you the customer, to the guest book. The owner controls what is put in the guest book. So any comment I would have is not going to make it here. Obviously, that's why I'm doing this video. For number 84. But we moved out and stayed in a hotel down in the town, which was quite nice. And if you would like to know the name of the hotel, you can email me through YouTube and I'll dig it out for you. But we had a great time in Granada once we got out of this place. And I tell you, next time I will be careful, very careful, because it basically cost me about $500. I just threw it away. So if you head over there, do your homework. Granada, we had a lot of fun there, but the living accommodations the first couple of days were very trying. I hope this video might prove informative to some people that are going that direction. Thank you.